And for my final stroke, I will attempt to unicycle paint while juggling. Oh dear, here goes nothing. Hey Best Pally, I'm Allie, a professional unicycle painter now. Previously on Living Outrageous. This might be just a yellow and orange painting. Most artists take years to hone their skills and develop a unique style. It will take me 2 videos. No, seriously, I figured out so much. I know exactly what to do to make it way better this time. Unless I end up butt down in paint again. Stay tuned! I'm gonna need a gun this time. And stretcher bars, my nemesis. These are the frame that holds the canvas and they're what took me out repeatedly. You are not invited to the party this time. Until later. And canvas, so flat and forgiving. Ooh, pre-primed kindy. Obviously I'm going with that because I'm lazy, which is also what got me into trouble the first time. See, this part down here is gonna be a masterpiece, and this part up here is sad that it just missed it. Wrapping these up. Gotta get them home. Maybe shouldn't have biked here. They gave me this taped up roll, but I need to make some adjustments. Just goofing around at the exit of an art store. There we go. Just get it. Sorry. Alright. Perfect. Totally not a hazard. Just get it. Hop on my bike after I exit this place sideways. Yikes. Definitely need to take side streets. Again, did a probably unnecessary coat of white acrylic first. You know, a true artist is a crazy person that pays attention to details that do not matter! Also, I had to pick some fur out that was tracked in here from my hallway. Back to my studio. The lighting is kinda harsh, but the price is right. I feel like this is a part of the art too, because it's gonna be gorgeous by the end. The big important change this time, flat canvas that isn't going to murder me, probably. Oh, wind. Well, that's not... Okay, now I just have to dodge pillars in the corner. Another change from what I learned is that I kept my tire super clean so there will be no dirt mixed in with the paint. Time to dive in. Again. Ooh. It's gonna get messy, but I knew this was coming. First stroke's gotta be a good one. You know, unless it isn't. I just gotta move the camera. Oops. Alrighty, this time. You know what I'm getting into? Ah, it's on my leg. Well, now I have no excuses if I suck at this. Oh, but I don't! Yeah, that looks awesome! This is exactly what I want. Oh, yeah! Oh, practice makes perfect, which is usually stuff I don't do with my videos. Let's get another roll out of this one, shall we? With a sweet X in it. Man, why did I struggle so hard going over the edge when I could have just, you know, made it easy on myself? Oh, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I tried this in a past episode, except I was going over a thick canvas. Just go watch the previous thing. A lot of it's not on the canvas. Definitely the first stroke is the most vivid. Oh, also, I'm talking while painting, huh? Yeah, this is so easy. Comparatively, I mean. Or yellow! Okay, the wind's died down a little, so I'm gonna move the pillars. Because, you know, it just looks cooler without them. Actually, moving the pillars made a difference in how I'm seeing the composition. I don't want to waste paint. I'm like trying to end early. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, the first one was very satisfying. Sweet. Serious blobs on it this time. Oh, this is making me very happy. Alright, I think I need one like straight across here. That one was thick? Less thick, still good. This is absurd. I think I want to go straight across this way. I feel like it needs more across. I'm gonna keep doing that. This one is nice and sloppy. Should be a good line. 90 turn, what's up? Oh yeah! That looks great. No, that picture hates art. It'll be ruined. Hey, we're still good. I mean, it wouldn't be ruined. This just adds to the magic. I think the paint dried on my tire. Nope! Nope! There's the back of the canvas. I'm out of yellow paint, so my artistic intuition is telling me to move on to another color. First stroke of orange. That looks so good! Oh, that one might not be thick. This is looking crazy cool. Like in the sun, I can't even look at it. It's so bright. I love when it's super thick and then the orange and yellow together. Heck yeah. I think this might be the last stroke for orange, but I really gotta nail it. Boom. Like that. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, now it's a little unbalanced. So I'm gonna grab these corners. The darker the colors get, the more dominant they are. So I'm gonna need less strokes. That's why I started with like a lot of yellow. It's also easy to cover yellow with blue, but not the other way around. Okay. Yep. Moving on.
Beautiful.
Thank you. My unicycle has turned into art too. Getting pretty good at this distribution on a tire. I'm going right in this open lane. Oh my! Yes, pink is awesome. Holy crap, this is cool. I'm pretty darn excited about this right now. Perfect. Check it out. I'm tempted to leave it like this because it already looks good and it's really easy to take a piece too far, but you know, I've got other colors, so let's go for it. This rag is also turning into art. All right, purple, let's see how you look. Yep, good choice. Looks awesome. All right, I think that's enough for the purple. That was pretty quick. I would go to blue next because that's the next in the spectrum, but this green is pretty light, so I want it under the blue. I'm trying to rinse the tire in between these ones because I don't want these warm colors on the opposite of the spectrum to muddy up my green. Okay, I'll take it. Now I'm really nailing the Nickelodeon slime aesthetic. My shoes are also art at this point. That's it for the green. I didn't like how the blue of this brand looked, so I got a different brand. You know, such a picky artist.
Fire art. I love it.
Thank you. And for my final stroke, I will attempt to unicycle paint while juggling. Why? Because outrageous. And we're done. Oh wait, we're not done. I still gotta gallery wrap this sucker. But look at how the whole space turned out. Just giving a little POV of the artist. Not sure if you can tell, but you are looking at 3 hours of unicycling. All right, let's get these stretcher bars together. I've certainly done this before. I've actually made my own stretcher bars in the past. It's just, you know, I'm lazy. It's easier to have them pre-made. But I do know what I'm doing. I went to art school. Yeah, can you tell? This is from someone who holds a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. Put this together using my handimer, moving this art so I can work on this other art. This is actually a different stapler than the one you saw me buy earlier because I needed an upholstery one for my hallway. You know, and when you have a fur staple gun laying around the house, you might as well use that for your unicycle painting. Okay, now I need a real hammer, not a pun joke hammer. Now comes more subjective artistry because I have to decide how to crop it because there's extra canvas along the outside that I'm gonna have to cut off, so there's bonus art. Okay, I think that's it. I like how this track goes along this edge and it's pretty filled in, and then we got this one going along the bottom. So I'm sorry, canvas here, you didn't make the literal cut. Yeah, I go face down on my perfectly clean carpet because no shoes in my house. Let's just see how it's looking. And then this is over here. I think we got it. Sweet, this edge already looks really cool. The thing I work out. So far so good. Let's do some cutting over here. Oh, jeez. Just want the bonus art to be as big as possible. And it's free. It's still masterpiece even though it's not stapled to wood. There's actually a tool to help you do this that kind of looks like if pliers had sex with a duck. But I'm not rich and fancy to have one of those, so I'm relying on my own deadlift grip strength. Now for the corners, which is the extra cool part to make it look super slick. 2 folds and booyah! Okay, I'm so stoked to look at it. But wait, because I actually had an idea that just came to me of what I should do with the bonus art. I'm gonna make sure that each one is perfectly and uniquely cropped. Sweet! 24 tiny original unicycle paintings. And the next 24 pallies that join my Patreon team are gonna get one of these mailed to you directly from me, the unicycle artist. How can you pass this up? Unicycle painting has never been done before, and there are only 24 of them. And when you're on my Patreon team, you'll be the reason I can keep making more outrageous art. No, what about the big one? We gotta go see. Time for the flippin' reveal. Let's get you on a wall. Found some lovely gallery space here. I mean, it's no LACMA, but I've already displayed there. How's it looking? Is it cooking? Okay. Look at that. Look at those bold strokes that say, nobody fell this time. It's so well balanced. And I must say, you know, stapled, wrapped really nicely. Ooh, and I'm pretty sure you can tell that's the one where the artist was juggle painting, I think. Honestly, I'm super pleased with how this turned out. Yay! Okay, now go hit up Patreon because I want to send you art. And I want to see, you know, as the world's first unicycle painter, does the world actually want unicycle paintings?